Alright, so let's start off. Our challenge is trying to get a reliable video recorder. So here we'll have some challenges. Okay, just one enough challenges. So we'll take this off. Take this off. Sorry. Take this off to remove the warning. Use password is duplicated and use topology is duplicated. So we'll take this off and we'll come here and use backticks. I think it's called backticks. It should be the symbol before number 1 in your keyboard. Okay, so let's try again. Boom, running up for 3,000 and MongoDB is connected successfully. So the next thing is to use our env. We'll come here and say Mongo URL is equal to, so take this URL from here. You know it's not safe. Take this URL from here and put it here. Then here we'll say const dot env is equals to require en dot env. Okay, let me use double quotes here. Say okay, then we'll say dot env dot config. Alright, so here we'll now say process dot env dot Mongoose URL. Okay, so let's try it again to see if it is working. So we'll say alright, it's working. So the next thing is for us to work on the user's part that has to do with the user registration and login. So we'll work on the user model first. So user.js, it should be the user model. First thing is to require Mongoose, which is equals to require Mongoose. We also require bcrypt, which is equals to require bcrypt.js. Okay, so what first thing we'll do is to create user schema. And there's going to be new mongoose.schema. Okay, open and close. So the first thing we'll require is username, which is going to be of a type string, and it's going to be required, which is true. It's going to be unique, also true. Okay, the next thing we need is email, which of course is going to be type string, required is also true. Required is also true, and is also going to be unique to each user. Okay, then the next thing is password. Okay, password is going to be of type string. String is going to be required, but it will not be true. Unique, it will not be unique. Okay, it will not be unique. All right. Then the next thing is let's hash our password, because we need to hash our password before we save into the database. Hash the password before saving. Okay. Now to hash the password is a user schema dot pre what save. It's gonna be an async function next. Okay. If not this dot is modified, password return next. This dot password is equals to await bcrypt bcrypt dot hash. This dot what password 10 characters next. Right. It is to hash the password before saving, and we have another method to match the password. Method to match password. Also use a schema dot method dot match passwords is equals to await. Is equals to async function entered password to return await bcrypt dot compare. Okay, some other persons may have other method. This may not be the best method. Compare this to this this password. This may not be the best method. Okay, so the next thing is to module dot export is equals to mongoose dot model. Which model we give it user. Alright, the essence of this user is that at the end of the day, MongoDB to be created as as users. It should not be users in the table. It should not be users table. But here you call it user with the capital U. User schema. Okay. So once we've done that, we can now go to our authentication, our controller to create a user. Okay. So we call it user authentication controller. Auth controller. Okay. Sorry. Auth controller .js, because user will be for users that have been authenticated. Okay. So we say auth controller. So what we'll use const here, we'll say user is equals to require the user model first. Why am I not getting this? Okay, models user, sorry, user model. Okay, there const JWT. JWT is equals to require JSON web token. Okay, so the next thing is to generate. Let's generate our token first. Generate JWT token. Okay, all right, constant cost generate token equals to id return jwt dot sign in the sign id comma process dot env dot jwt secrets. Okay, next we'll say expires in expires in say 30 days. Okay, this is okay with me. 30 days is okay. 30 days is okay for all right. JW keys we can just use this and say random string and say can just say let me use my name Emmanuel Oko OG Schema NE 1245 12345 Professor. Okay, let me just use that as my secret. You can use anything else as a secret. Okay, so let's go to register user. So here we'll register a new user. So export dot register export dot register user then will be equals to async request respond. Okay, request respond, right, const to accept username, email and password. Okay, I'm seeing triple X here from the body, request.body. Okay, from the request body we'll extract the username, the email and the password. Okay, so put it in try catch Alright, when I try cache, first of all, we'll check if user exists. User exists is equals to await user dot find one. Auto finding email. Okay, so search our database for the email if the email is already taken. So say if user exists, what we'll do is just return response dot status 400 JSON with a message user already exists. Okay, else we're going to use else since we're using return here. So if user already exists, we say const user equal await user dot create, take the username, email, password. Create, okay, let's put a comment here and say create new user. Okay, so if new user has been created, return response status 201 with JSON, and in JSON we say id colon user dot underscore id that will be created, username user underscore username, email user dot email, not underscore. Of course, we would not return password, so token will be generate token user dot underscore id underscore id. Okay, here if we have error, we say response dot status 500 dot json, dot json. Message will be error dot message. Alright, we have our registration page ready, registration API ready. Can do same for login. Okay, we'll come back, we'll test.
Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the notification bell icon. Thank you.